Hello, I'm Janie News. I'm going to demonstrate using the spot healing brush. It's much easier to use than the healing brush. It doesn't require you to alt-click to select an area to replace the pixels you want to heal. You just click all over and Photoshop's algorithm will make the changes absolutely seamlessly. Have a look at the before and after photographs. The after looks much fresher and cleaner. This beautiful lotus flower has quite a few speckles and blemishes on its petals. I'll zoom in using the magnifying glass and clicking on the area I want to enlarge. The first thing I'll do is create an empty layer above the background, and I'm going to be using the healing tool, picking up pixels on the background layer right through layer 1. I'll select the spot healing brush. I want it to be 100% hardness, replace, and content aware works best. I'll show you what happens if I use proximity match. Just leaves a bit of a dark outline. Sometimes you can see, like here, I'll use content aware and it uses the algorithm to completely blend with its surroundings. You can use the spacebar on your keyboard to move around, or the scroll on your mouse, and I'll just click a couple more areas to tidy up. You can get a bit obsessive on this, but I do think removing some of the obvious problem areas makes the flower look a lot more attractive. Sometimes you click, sometimes you drag, depending what the result is. This is what's happening on the empty layer. I'll double click on the hand and you can see the before and after. I'll flatten and close. This is the photograph I want to change and remove some elements from. And this is the result with the power line and the area invisibly removed. Again, I'll create an empty layer above the background, and I'm going to use a spot healing brush. Hardness 100%, mode replace, and tick sample all layers. And the size of my brush is about 250, but it depends on the size of your photograph. And I literally drag along this power line to remove it. Using a smaller brush, I'm going to remove this little bit of line that goes towards the roof, and a few little specks at the side here. I'm going to zoom in on the aerial using the magnifying glass and clicking on the area I want enlarged. And again, I'll use the spot healing brush. I'd replace. The size of the brush is pretty good at 66 here. Content aware and sample all. So I'll drag across and drag down. And pretty much scribble over the area I want to remove, as close as I can to the edge of the roof. And what has happened, the areas I want to replace have been filled in with the blue of the sky to match in with the background. Again, I can flatten and save.